My name is Brodie Taylor. I am a spring 2024 graduate. I'm getting a degree in microbiology with an emphasis in medical microbiology. Prior to Weber State, I went to Snow College and got an Associates of Science there. And then I got an Associates of Applied Science as a chemical technician here at Weber State. So I'm originally from Utah County area. Out of high school, I got a football scholarship to play at Snow College, which I gladly accepted. I loved my time there. Playing football was awesome. I met my wife there, and I discovered that I was a nerd while I went there. So all positives. My fourth semester there, I did get a walk-on offer from Weber State, but I really wanted to get a scholarship. I ended up getting a full ride scholarship to a school in Mississippi, which I was planning on taking. And during that Christmas break, about a week before the semester was about to start, I found out my father's cancer had returned. It wasn't looking too good, and I just felt really strongly that I needed to stay close to home. So I called up Weber and asked them if they had a spot for me on the team, and they said they'd love to have me. So 2 days before the semester began, I'm registering for classes, getting enrolled, and declaring my major. Funny story, this might make me sound kind of dumb, but hear me out. For me, I had felt like I had learned enough chemistry. I really enjoy chemistry, but I felt like I learned enough. So I was like, okay, I want to learn a little more about biology. And then my thought process for microbiology, I thought, biology on a small scale. That kind of sounds like biochemistry or physiology. So I was like, okay, let's go with that. Funny enough, I find myself in the first class, Dr. C's talking about bacteria, and I have not a clue what's going on. I didn't want to learn about animals, but here I'm learning about what Anton van Leeuwenhoek would call animalcules. I decided to stick it out. The microbiology staff was so awesome, and I loved my classmates. And honestly, my thought process was, okay, I'm a pre-med student. It doesn't matter what I major in as long as I hit all my prereqs. But I soon learned to love microbiology. All my classes were so fun. I especially liked immunology, med micro, virology. For me, those were the ones that were more applicable to my future career as a doctor. Some of the challenges I had faced was my father passed away about a year ago. It was actually the day after I finished my last final in the spring of 2023. I was just thinking about that. If I ended up going to my school in Mississippi, there's no way I would have been able to make it home in time to be with my father in his last moments. So I was really grateful that I chose to come to Weber State for that especially. He was the one who always supported me and really motivated me to take my education seriously and to just work my hardest. That kind of really shaped my whole life after high school, because in high school I didn't try the hardest, but once I got to college, he was just like, Brodie, I want you to take this seriously. My greatest accomplishment here at Weber State, which is being called to represent the College of Science as the Valedictorian. I know the only reason that I've been able to maintain a 4.0 while being a student athlete was all the words of encouragement from my father, and also him just always reminding me how important our education is for our future careers. He always said, I don't really care what you do, but if you have a degree and you got good grades and you learned valuable lessons, you will go far. I'm honored. It's just so refreshing to be recognized. Being able to maintain a 4.0 while being a student athlete is extremely hard. It's like the same as working a full-time job while being a full-time student, except you're not getting paid for it and you're getting beat up every day and yelled at, but I love it. Weber State, to me, is where I belong. It's where I was supposed to go all along. I'm so proud to be a Weber State grad. Go Wildcats.